Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the vandalism on campus as well as an upcoming visit from a film director.
Stay with us. Hello everyone, and we're live from TCNJ Democrats, Forging the Future, success stories from TCNJ's young Democratic leaders. We're going to talk to TCNJ students about why it's important to get into politics and how you can get involved as well.
This is a panel that we're hosting called Forging the Future. The idea of the panel is that we have young, up-and-coming Democrats from around the state coming to talk to students at TCNJ and students from all other colleges around the state about what it's like to be involved in politics and public service at a young age.
I'm right now 64 years old. I got into this business when I was in my 20s. In the town where I come from, Winslow Township, I'm actually the youngest person who was ever elected to public office in that town back in the 70s. And I think that if we had had a seminar very similar to this, we probably would have had more people in their 20s understanding that you all are the change. Those who are in their 20s and their 30s, you folks are the change that we look for.
How would you recommend for students who want to get involved here on campus?
So there are a lot of ways. One way is to join a political organization. So we have the College Democrats, there's also the College Republicans, there are other politically minded organizations. There's also a lot of opportunities off campus.
First of all, you have to vote. I think folks need to understand it's very, very important that you register and that you vote. Secondly, you must be able to question the system. Just because we say this is the way it goes, it doesn't mean that it is. And be a part, see yourselves as the change you want to see.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of LTV News. I'm Christina Fasullo.
And I'm Asmita Kalar. Let's get started.
On November 3rd, the sidewalks in front of both towers were ripped up after being freshly put down a few days prior. Vandalism written on blocks of the cement was found shortly after completion. Local TCNJ student and CA on Traverse 2, Derek Harper, had this to say after sharing a photo of vandalism on Facebook. Quote, "This pavement was brand stinking new, and along with finally completing the Wolf side, they were forced to redo the Traverse side, and that not only makes TCNJ look bad, it causes an inconvenience to everyone who uses the pathway. And the bottom line is that it costs the college time and money that could be put towards something else. It's just a shame." Quote, when further asking him to reflect on the sidewalk vandalism, Carper also had this to say, quote, it's kind of a shame that there was this type of irresponsibility, but maybe we can learn from it. Quote, maybe some such students witnessed the ongoing construction in front of the towers prior to vandalism, many of which were looking forward to finally using the pathway in front of the towers. After all the commotion on Facebook, Lions Television encourages students to remember how hard the college community works to keep the campus beautiful.
On Saturday, October 25th, TCNJ students and alumni were enthusiastically celebrating homecoming, although campus police were on the highest alert. At approximately 1:45 p.m., campus police approached a male student suspected of underage drinking. When the student attempted to run away and the police put him under arrest, they found that he also had cocaine in his possession. According to campus police, the student was transported to Mercer County Jail and was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault in the 3rd degree, 1 count of possession of a CDS in the 3rd degree, 1 count of possession of a CDS in a 1,000-foot range of a school in the 3rd degree, and 1 count of a criminal simulation of a driver's license in the 4th degree. Along with this incident, there were 9 other homecoming-related incidents that same weekend, all of which involved underage consumption of alcohol. In one case, on Sunday, October 21st, at approximately 1:20 a.m., an officer was notified by a TCNJ employee that a disoriented student was lying in the grass next to the Broward Student Center. When campus police asked if the student knew where he was, he replied that he, quote, was at the castle, and admitted he had taken, quote, party drugs. According to Lions EMS, who evaluated him, he was obstinate and had the smell of alcohol in his breath. EMS found that he needed further medical treatment, and the student was transported to Capital Health System, Hopewell. To read more about the unfortunate incidents that occurred at this year's homecoming, check out the latest edition of TCNJ student newspaper, The Signal.
On Friday, November 14th, applications are due to be an ambassador. Some students may be wondering what an ambassador at TCNJ really means. Ambassadors are an organization which represents the College of New Jersey as well as all students on campus. There are multiple requirements students must complete in order to be considered for the highly selective position. While students are required to submit an application form, they must also obtain 2 recommendations from TCNJ community members, excluding ambassadors. A FERPA release form is also required for a student to be considered, which allows a disciplinary and GPA check. Both of these forms are due by November 21st. Last year, the college received a whopping 353 applicants, and after which 213 made it to the 5-minute interview round. 72 potential ambassadors made it to the final interview round, which lasts for about 20 to 30 minutes. Finally, 35 new ambassadors were successfully admitted into the ambassador program and earned their stripes. Fellow LTV member and current ambassador Falake Aloji states, quote, "First you become a part of it and then it becomes a part of you." Lions Television wishes good luck to all of those who are applying to the prestigious position of ambassador.
On Monday, November 17th, Alex Rivera, an American filmmaker, will be visiting TCNJ. Best known for his films about labor, immigration, and politics, Mr. Rivera's most recent film is titled Sleep Dealer. This film is a 2008 futuristic science fiction thriller which depicts a dystopian future in order to explore ways in which technology both oppresses and connects migrants. This film previously won 2 awards at the 2008 Sundance Film Festival, held in Park City, Utah. This Spanish movie won both the Waldo Salt Screenwriting Award and the 2008 Alfred P. Sloan Prize. The College of New Jersey School of Humanities and Social Sciences is fully embracing this visit from the Sundance Award winner. TCNJ is also screenwriting his famous movie 4 days earlier than his anticipated visit. This film will be shown on November 13th at 6:30 in the Education Building, room 215. This screening is open to all TCNJ students and faculty and is meant to prepare the student body for the discussion with Alex Rivera. This highly anticipated event, titled Engineering the Border, Imagining America, will take place on Monday, November 17th. This discussion will take place at 7 p.m. in the Education Building, room 212. Save the date.
Well, that does it for this edition of LTV News. If you would like to become a part of LTV News, email us at ltv@tcnj.edu or like us on Facebook. For all of us here at LTV News, I'm Christina Pasula.
And I'm Asmita Kalar. Stay beautiful, TCNJ.